Good afternoon, everyone. I guess the end of my talk is the most anticipated one, right? So I am Rochelle from UW River Falls. I'm a postdoc researcher from the Plant and Earth Sciences Department, and I'm here to talk briefly about our work on carbon and nitrogen dynamics in soil. So dairy farms in Wisconsin, as we know, generate tons of manure each year. While it's a valuable resource, we know being a good source of nitrogen and the carbon that it produces is actually crucial for soil health. We also know that both elements, however, are prone to environmental losses. The ammonium from manure can be converted to nitrate. You can see that in the illustration. And this can cause groundwater contamination, especially if the concentration of nitrate in groundwater reaches beyond 10 parts per million. As a consequence, nitrate can also be converted to nitrous oxide, and this can escape to the atmosphere. Nitrous oxide is a laughing gas, but the fact that it is 300 times more potent than carbon dioxide as a greenhouse gas is no laughing matter. And this can occur both at aerobic and anaerobic conditions. So we also look at carbon, and carbon losses can occur via leaching, through dissolved organic carbon, or by escaping into the atmosphere in the form of carbon dioxide. Yeah, they mess up my slide, but you see carbon dioxide there, which is generated primarily under aerobic conditions. Or it could also be in the form of methane, which are generated when conditions are mainly anaerobic. So we measure these important forms of carbon and nitrogen. They are the ones encircled in a soil column experiment, taking into account the addition of manure in flooded and non-flooded environments. And our key findings suggest that the carbon and nitrogen story is more than complex. Legacy nitrogen, never mind, legacy nitrogen, meaning nitrogen that has built up in the soil over time, may actually be masking the visible effects of current manure applications, as we can see in our nitrate concentrations, where in some of the sampling points, there's no significant difference between treatments with and without manure. And if you look at the carbon behavior in soil, it seems that leaching may not be the main mechanism by which carbon is lost from the soil, contrary to common assumptions. Instead, it's likely lost as a gas when we look at the figure where we compare the concentrations of carbon in different forms. And what drives this transformation? So our main message is that moisture could be the main driver between the transformations of carbon and nitrogen in soil. Whether the soil is wet or dry could significantly influence the gas fluxes and the transformations of nutrient in soil. And this has practical implications. It means that managing water, either through irrigation, drainage, or accounting for current climate patterns, can actually be just as crucial as managing fertilizer and manure or manure in maintaining soil health and nutrient efficiency. In short, our research, I'm the last one, right? Okay, I can talk and talk. In short, but I will not do that because anyway, in short, our research is pushing us to look beyond the effects of manure. It's telling us to also consider the legacy of past practices and take into consideration the role of environmental factors, especially moisture, in shaping nutrient dynamics in soil. So thank you for listening and for sticking around. If you have questions, which I hope you don't because I just started my postdoc, but if you do, please talk to my boss, Professor Hassanpour. That's why she's here. Again, this is Rochelle, convincing to consider me for the award. I wish all of you, I can campaign, right? I wish everyone, especially those who will vote for me, a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you.